Got a great suggestion just recently about an instrumental version. One of our longtime students, Uncle Walt, was maybe trying to put together an instrumental arrangement of Dear Prudence. Now, of course, I think Dear Prudence was probably one of our first 50 lessons when we opened up the Target program back in 2009. And I teach this to a lot of students because it's got a great finger picking pattern that is really consistent, and some unusual chords, of course, in drop D tuning. And when my first response to him was, "Hey, I bet you could probably put together the bass line pretty easily and pick out the melody notes. There aren't that many. It's fairly repetitive in terms of what's going on with the melody." And then I kind of thought, no, I can do this. I'll put together a nice, a little more formal version of just sending him off on his own and saying, go work on it. So what we have here, and this was really fun to put together because it's one of those that, as I kept thinking about the other parts, what I played there was really just the first verse. And we're going to get into the second verse. We'll do a little bit differently. The third verse, we're only going to do three verses instead of three and repeating the first that they do on the album. But the second verse then goes into the bridge. And it's really easy. And then back to the main little progression, which is really just D, then with C in the bass, then with B in the bass, and then with B flat in the bass. So we'll get into all that. We'll end it with a nice little, what am I going to do there? Something like that. A few different ways. I thought about ending it with the intro again, which I'll talk about all that when we get to the section on how to end it. Anyway, hopefully this will not be too difficult if you have a solid finger-picking foundation. It's really a three-string bass pattern going 5, 4, 6, 4 all the way through, and then just picking out the melody notes with really no filler notes, because if we just play the melody, which has got big long gaps in it, and play the bass, we got the song. Anyway, this is going to be really fun, and I hope you enjoy working on Dear Prudence.